my dear Capricorn. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of January with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And first out is the birthday child. So happy birthday to you, Capricorn, and have a really beautiful birthday month. And this will be a love reading for Capricorn, Sun, rising sign, and Venus, Vedic or tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this side is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read from the empath side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror to your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. And you can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel, either as a supportive member that will get access to Q&As where I answer your most pressing questions, or as an extended member that will get most of my videos ahead of time and with no ads, and as a full member that will get access to my mediumship training videos and other special videos above everything else. So welcome to check this out through the join button next to the subscribe button. If you are missing the join button, you need to update your app, or you can access through a computer where the join button will be visible, or take the simple way and check out the link in the description box of this video. For my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than you did before, thanks to the ones that becomes member to my channel. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. So, my dear Capricorn, when I open your deck here, I see the Tower together with Queen of Wands. So I'm thinking this is a activity that you have done free willingly, or almost free willingly anyway. You had to, with strength, tear down the things that didn't work out in your life. Okay. So I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Wands. We can see they are looking and going in different directions. So I'm thinking these two people have the hots for each other, but for some reason they are deciding to ignore it. Might be that we are tired of the past, pissed off by things, and we want to move on. Okay. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And we can see that this Knight of Wands here, like a young suitor or a person that's a tiny bit immature compared to the Queen, is becoming very stubborn and rigid here. So even if the Queen of Wands have had a big showdown, teared down everything that wasn't working for him or her, and now are a little bit angry, this person is not going to do anything about it or change their mind. They are very stubborn. Okay, so 6 elements, the Fool and the Knight of Wands. So this person wants to probably start something new. With the Knight of Wands energy, it can sometimes be a person that aren't able to commit, or you can't really rely on them maybe 100%. One day they are like visiting this flower here, and then zoom, 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 this flower, and then this ID and this. So they always have a lot of business to do because they have such a lust for life. So they might not want to be tied down by, for example, commitment and things like this. So 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading. This with moving on have probably not been very fruitful. Okay. So a clear view reading for my dear Capricorn viewers. I want my dear Capricorn to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. And I also want to say happy new 2021, for those of you with this kind of time counting. That's the whole occasion to why I have fixed up my table like this, to celebrate the new year. The last reading we celebrated Christmas theme. This is New Year's theme, but it's a little bit Christmassy maybe as well, with the snow at least. Okay, so I will just tune in to you and your situation with the person most on your mind for a few seconds. So, my dear Capricorn, this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the 10 of Cups in the reversed. So I think there's a lot of love in this situation, but for some reason someone wants to deny it. Maybe for the reason they don't want to be tied down. Sun. They might want to be like their own person, having all these possibilities, different possibilities. Sometimes the Sun card can be leaning towards a person that's a little bit self-centered. Okay, and this is the old bottom of the deck, and it's the 4 of Coins in the reverse, so much like the Emperor in the reverse, the person that's very stubborn. But here with gravity, this person is going to get tired and get like these pennies will get lost on this person. So there's something is going on underneath the surface that can improve their stubbornness. Okay. So this is what's on your mind about the person most on your mind. And this is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind about you. And this is your feelings towards them. This is the bond between you two, and this is their feelings towards you. Your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for January, and this is their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation, and it's a 3 of Coins in the reversed. Much like the 4 of Coins in the reversed, it's a sign that there's no cooperation. We can't seem to agree, we can't seem to work going into the same direction. There's a problem with the team that you have built. Someone is not doing their fair share of work, and it might also be third party involvement. Not for everyone, but I'm feeling that the Knight of Wands person, maybe both people here, wants to find someone new, something better, where we don't have to have these conflicts, where we can work towards the same goal. This is what's on your mind about the person most on your mind. And we have the Moon here. So the Moon are the feelings, and feelings we can't really explain. It's not logic. So it's something going on with you when it comes to this person that's deeply rooted in maybe childhood trauma, past life situation, karma, things like this. So it's a little bit out of your hands, and the best way to deal with this is to investigate why this person have such an impact on you. Why do they make you feel all these strange things, or make you act in these strange ways that it feels almost like you have no control over yourself and your own emotions, and you don't want to be, maybe, for example, hopelessly in love with someone that's not good for you. So these kind of things here. Or sometimes it can be an abusive situation where we love someone and stay with them even though they don't make us happy. So there's a reason for that, and the reason is here in the subconscious, in your past, in your childhood, in the things that you are not telling yourself or lying to yourself about. But this is also suspicion. You use your intuition, and your intuition is telling you something that you might dread or not be really happy with. So I want to take a card for what that can be, and I'm going to try out a Romance Angels here and see if we can get understanding of what it is. Finance and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and children. So some of you might have finances together with this person, or even children together with this person, and you might not trust them to. It's almost like being kidnapped in a situation, because you need to rely on the other person even if you can't really work together with them, and this can make you really scared for the future, what will happen in this situation. Finances, career is also about self-esteem, self-worth. Children is about maturity level. So if you could love yourself more and install your own parent, I think you would be less codependent to this situation here. Okay, and this is what's on their mind about you. And we have a Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, it's a person, this person has some kind of plans for the future when it comes to you, or when it comes to things that has to do with you. And Three of Wands is a little bit my way or the highway energy, but it's still three. So they want to work together with you, but maybe, you know, working together with you in the way, persuading you to do things in their way. And why this is, I'm going to put these here on instead, because I want to take more cards for this clarification for the Three of Wands very soon. So they would want to come and communicate with you about something. Playfulness. To recapture a romance, allow your inner youthful spirit and fun to shine. So for you, it's very serious. You're talking about finances and career and children. How do we take care of our responsibilities? And this person might be out to have a good time with you, or to, I don't know, even play around with you. It's very different. You have a very different take on these things. So I'm going to check the bond between you two. And it's the World card in the reverse. So it's definitely like a soulmate situation. But from my point of view, if I were this person, I would feel like this person was a hopeless soulmate, because they're only about how things are for them and what they can get out of the situation. They're not really pulling their weight or putting effort into the situation. But this is another three. We have 21 here, 2 + 1, 3, 3, 3. And it's the Empress energy. So I'm feeling as though they would want to be there, supporting you and loving you in some way, but maybe they don't have the tools for it. So check out your feelings towards them. And we have a beautiful Queen of Cups here. This is Cancer. The moon is also Cancer. So this is being very, very open and vulnerable, and hanging on the waves here. So you're really being caught up by your emotions that this person is causing. So it's almost like they have, it's easy for them to play with you because you are an easy victim. And why you are that is because you have some magnetic attraction towards this person. You feel like they are the one, they are your soulmate, they are the only person that matters. But again, I'm thinking it has to do something with childhood wound. Maybe it has something to do with your root chakra, how you were taken care of as a child. Did people, make you feel safe, or didn't they make you feel safe? And did they take care of your feelings and needs? Were they able to understand your feelings and what you needed and give it to you? That's the question, because it seems a big question mark here. Either or, you need to give this to yourself. You can't really expect it from another person at adult age. As a child, you should have had it, but it's very hard to be a perfect parent. All parents screw up. And as an adult, it's your duty to become that parent to yourself that you would have needed as a child. And that's a part of your maturity process. So don't try to lean towards someone else or have, pink glasses in front of your eyes when it comes to this person. Even if they are all about fun and adventure and they put some spark into your life, they're not really a person that you can, really lean on because here you're leaning on them, but it's playfulness. And you might be able to lean on them, and then they are gone and you will fall. So better lean on yourself a little bit. But we'll see their feelings for you here. We have death in the reversed. I see the scenario like this. You have left this person because you were the Queen of Wands. We saw this when I shuffled the card, and they were stomping away and they didn't want to change. But here with the death in the reversed, they might say at least that they want to change. Death is 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. We had a lot of 4s, which says, I am not going to change. But with this in the reversed, at least they're going to say to you that they want to change. I'm not sure that they will be able to. The death in the reverse is a really slippery card because it's a person probably going against their own feelings of what they would want. So they're hopelessly again pulled towards your moon here. So I think they miss you a lot, and it was not in their plans to miss you like this. So maybe they think, if I come back and we have this the fun again that we used to have, I will feel better. But I don't think, maybe they still want things their way. They're very set with that here, with I feel with the wall and the force that came before. So we're going to look at your behaviors and attitudes. And we have the Capricorn, King of Pentacles here. So you are like a mushy, it's like a mushy, warm inside, but on the outside you have installed a parent that takes care of you and see to that you don't get hurt. So the wall that we also see here, and this throne here made of stone. So you're really also very stubborn. So if they would come to you with a flawed proposition, I'm not so afraid for your sake, because it seems like you can take very good care of yourself. Don't lie in this situation. You can tell the person, yes, I have very deep feelings for you, but I never felt like I could truly lean towards you. So I understand that in my life I need to take care of myself. You are not solid, like a solid rock that I can trust and I can lean towards, but I love you a great deal, but these are my decisions. This is how I'm going to handle it, so that you don't lie and say, no, I never cared for you, because you do. So keep it real, okay? And this is their behaviors and attitudes, and we have a Queen of Pentacles here. So now I get some empathy for this person, because they're really cherishing your relationship here, and they don't seem to be able to forget about you. So they're sitting here daydreaming about you, polishing the thing that you had. And this is actually a husband and a wife, so it's showing that maybe you are truly soulmates, as the center card indicates, but there's some small things that needs to be fixed, that you need to learn and understand and integrate in yourself before this can bloom out into something romantic, real romantic and harmonious. And here we have the likely outcome for January, and it's the Page of Coins in the reversed. Some of you might be pregnant, and surprise, surprise, the child came here, and no one was really planning for it, because you were going maybe your different ways. But this is, even if it's not a child, here's something that needs to still be fixed, something that needs to be worked out between the two of you. So it's usually something you need to learn, something that only this person has the right piece to your puzzle. Okay. But people refuse to do this teaching or learning, and you have your back turned against each other still, but on the inside, it's like a magnet. Okay. So I'm going to take a card for what you want to say to this person. We have this one and this one. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So you want to move on. You don't believe in the unfruitful past here, and you don't want to revive it in the future. So you realize, okay, we will miss each other. We will be drawn towards one another. But we need to stop seeing each other, stop talking to each other before something new and better can come into our lives. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So this is almost like a little bit open invitation to the other person that you're probably going to act very grumpy and hard to get close to. But if they really love you in their heart and they would keep on trying, they would probably reach this mushy inside here. But I'm not sure that's the best for you either. So I'm thinking it's rather good that you keep it a little bit on the low here. So this is what they want to tell you. And we have this flamey heart here. Transformation. We also have death, but it's not going too well because death is in reversed. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So they are transforming, but they haven't really, really get it just yet. The penny hasn't really fully dropped. It's dropping here. You saw the penny that they were holding. It's kind of dropping here, but they're still not ready to make a big show out of it or, run after you and explain that they have seen the light. And here we have this dream that they have, the fire in their heart and dream of you. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. It's like your relationship is on hold, but the strong connection is still like keeping you together, even if you're miles apart. And I don't know if you are supposed to move on or supposed to fix this. I think only time can tell, but I will take a advice card for you anyway. Sad Embrace, 45, and it has to do with the moon and the Queen of Cups here. So you need to deal with your emotions, not run away from them or keep them hidden inside. So loss is a part of life. Let go and allow time to heal you. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you have having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundation are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your exceptions weren't met, a sense of loss arises along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. So, what beauty lies ahead? You can watch the reading that I launched last week. With new love team, who is coming towards you in 2021. Will you find new love in 2021? So this can help you with maybe the next step of this what we are seeing here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. And you can also help my channel out to sharing this video with like-minded. To not miss out on any other of my content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists there with your favorite videos and some new, fresh ideas as well. If you click the arrow to see more, you will only see the last 12 videos from that playlist. Rather click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. And until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.